Katniss were a student at Hogwarts, what house would she be in?
Gryffindor.
Let's go to our panelists.
It sounds unanimous already. Yeah.
Katniss is definitely a Gryffindor. Even with the herbology. She's still a Gryffindor.
Right. And Neville was a Gryffindor, too, and he had a talent for herbology. So
yep, absolutely.
It's not unheard of. But no, does anyone think, can a case be made, anybody here, for another house for Katniss?
No.
I don't see it.
I don't either. Because I possibly am a Hufflepuff myself. She is fiercely loyal to her sister and insanely hardworking to get what she wants, which obviously pertains to other houses as well, and yes, her bravery is completely apparent. But she does have a lot of Hufflepuff in her there with her loyalty and her hard work. Yeah, I see that as well, but I think I agree with everyone here that she would probably be in Gryffindor. But I do see the Hufflepuff tendency theory.
Just a Hufflepuff that would have never taken the shot at that apple.
Exactly. I agree that she's a Gryffindor. I was playing Hufflepuff advocate.
So, you know what? You guys had Cedric Diggory. You know, you're not completely devoid of important characters in Hufflepuff.
Let's not talk about Cedric in the Hunger Games. That's a whole other... So let's go on to the next. Who's next, Savanna?
Okay, let's do PETA. Wow.
Well, let's get a quick view. Maybe you can just say what house you think the person's in. Kate, what house do you think PETA would be in?
I'm tied. I don't know. I can't decide. I can see characteristics from a bunch of the houses for him because he's smart and he's strategic and he knows where he's planning with Katniss and everything. But I feel like he's mostly a Gryffindor.
Interesting. I always wonder where they put the stupid people in Harry Potter because it seems like there's something good about all four houses. Well, I guess not Slytherin, but they're not idiots. You know, they're ambitious. And pure of blood.
They're a dumb Slytherin. There are a lot of dumb Slytherin.
That's true.
Technically, you could be dumb and be in Ravenclaw if you're really artistic.
That's true. I can see that. Let me ask Mary's view. We'll go Mary, then Natalie, and then Sara for PETA.
I would say Gryffindor, too. I think I would have to say Hufflepuff for loyalty.
I totally think he is a Hufflepuff.
I concur with Hufflepuff.
I think he's kind of like a Neville figure in the sense that everyone always sort of wondered why Neville wasn't in Hufflepuff. I think you would think that PETA would be in Hufflepuff. But I think he's got a lot of Gryffindor in him deep down. I mean, he had some incredibly courageous moments, throughout the series.
I don't know. He's Hufflepuff to me, but I definitely can see the case being made.
I agree.
Ariel.
Sorry.
Go ahead. What's your opinion? Hello, John. Did we lose you then?
Me? Was it me or Ariel? Sorry?
You know what? Ariel, go first. Sorry about that. Ariel, go ahead.
No problem.
Hooray! I'm just a resident Hufflepuff here, but I do actually think that PETA would be a Hufflepuff. I mean, because I think his biggest defining characteristic, while yes, he's brave, was his fierce loyalty to Katniss. I mean, the fact that he was willing to sacrifice his own life for her, yes, there's bravery, but I think that his most defining characteristic is his loyalty.
This puts us to Kim Denny-Ryder, who I think is going to be the one who decides it all, because we've heard some Gryffindor, we've heard some Hufflepuff. So, Kim, what do you think is the correct answer? And that maybe will be our public statement.
Okay, I'm totally going against the grain here. I think he kind of fits Ravenclaw a little. Aren't Ravenclaw people really, really smart?
Yeah, but I mean,
and he does have a very good way with words. I mean,
so Ravenclaw people were really good with intelligence and creativity. I mean, I think of the intelligence he had with fooling the oh my God, I can't think of it, like Cato and everybody to be with them, even though he was really looking out for Katniss there. Then you have the creativity level on how he designs the cakes and the flowers and all that kind of stuff, and the camouflage art. So for me, when you asked that, I automatically thought Ravenclaw.
He almost ate those berries.
Yeah, there you go.
He almost ate the poison berries, though. That's the whole thing. It's like a Ravenclaw wouldn't have done that.
I don't know. He led more of more of a sheltered life. Yeah, I mean, he didn't have as much nature experience as Katniss did, but I mean that's because Katniss went outside, the fence and went into the woods and had a dad that taught her. I don't think I can really hold that against him for not knowing all the poisonous berries, but I think he was still intelligent in coming up with some type of game plan and finding a way to get Katniss looked at in a different light, coming out and saying that he loved her and all that. I think he fits Ravenclaw.
Well, the thing.
Okay, great.
Another argument.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Well, another argument I have against the Ravenclaw, though, and the part that really made me feel he wasn't that bright when I was reading the book, was that he just didn't get what Hamish was doing that whole time. And when Katniss is like, "What? You didn't realize this is all a scam?" And he's like, "Well, no." And I'm like, "Really?" And that was the part where I'm just like, I would think that's Hufflepuff right there. That's just, I love you so much, and she's just trying to get food and supplies. No, I'm not calling him dumb. I'm calling him good-natured.
Oh my God.
Fair enough. And with that,
also
I think
injured,
yeah, is that Shylah there who's now joined us?
Yes, I'm here
Shylah is now on the show. Shylah, wrap it up on PETA and then tell us your thoughts on Gale.
Okay, well, I have 3 things I need to say. Number 1, PETA is a Gryffindor. Number 2, Katniss is a Slytherin. And number 3, Gale is also in Slytherin house with Katniss.
I absolutely agree with that. Gale is in Slytherin, and if you disagree, you're crazy.
I concur as well. Gale is definitely a Slytherin.
Gale is Slytherin.
Definitely.
Well, I guess he's not really pure blood.
Insult. I mean,
You don't have to be a jerk to be in Slytherin. Slughorn is in Slytherin.
That's true. Good point. No, I think he could place. I definitely wouldn't put him in Hufflepuff, but probably a case could be made for any of the other 3 houses.
Maybe Gale would do well in Gryffindor too, because he does have kind of the foolhardy. He doesn't really think his plans through, think about the consequences of his actions. So I could see Gale in Gryffindor.
Yeah. Good. Want to comment on Gale? Any strong opinions?
I strongly believe he's in Slytherin.
Yeah, I strongly believe that too.
I will agree.
What about Cinna?
Ooh, hard one.
I think he would also be
all the ones I love to get Hufflepuff.
I think he's a Gryffindor.
I totally think
Ravenclaw.
I think Ravenclaw.
Oh, wait, you're right. No, Ravenclaw. Totally. I'm sorry. I changed my opinion. Totally a Ravenclaw. Absolutely. The flaming costume, such a Ravenclaw. Yeah. he knows psychology, he knows psychology, sociology, chemistry, physics, and he's an excellent fashion designer. He reads people like an open book. The guy's totally Ravenclaw.